and welcome to the Buff Bombshell Show. My name is Lauren Lotter and I am your host. Today I am joined by the fabulous Emma Hyndman, the posing pro.
Hello, and thank you so much for joining us. I am super excited to be here, and I am, Emma Hyndman, the posing pro. I am a posing coach here in the UK and internationally as well, and I also own my own gym here in Bradford called Strength Pro Gym. So I've been a posing coach for about 5 years now. I work with a lot of fantastic athletes within the industry, and I'm just super excited to do this series.
That's awesome. Thanks so much, Emma. Just a little question. Who's your most favorite posing person that you've ever posed with?
Oh,
like just throwing it out there, you know?
Tough question. You know, I've worked with so many phenomenal athletes, and a majority of them are probably bikini girls.
Right.
But I really love classic posing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one of my most favorite styles. So definitely a men's classic physique athlete. I've recently actually just created a superb routine with Neil Curry.
Oh, wow.
And so he did his pro debut a couple of weeks ago.
Okay.
So we've created some magic in the studio. So that's where I really enjoy the posing side of things, because I'm allowed to be a little bit more creative.
Wonderful.
So yeah, right at this moment in time, Neil Curry's getting a huge shout out because he would be my most enjoyable client to work with so far.
That's amazing. So I'm going to pull up your Instagram profile because I'd like for everyone to see Emma's fabulous, not only body, but also just everything that she has worked so hard for. So I think it's amazing. So if you go check out Emma Hyndman _ the posing pro, then you'll be able to find her on Instagram. And let's just pull up this one. Obviously, you've got your studio inside Strength Pro Gym, which is a new gym in Bradford. And it's absolutely amazing. I've been there myself. And obviously, Emma posing in her room. Let's just bring up a little posing. Ooh. See?
Oh yeah, this is with Ryan Cartwright. He's also classic.
Wow.
Yeah, really, really lovely physique. So I had him in the studio about 4 weeks ago, just before he got his pro card, actually.
Wow.
He competed here in the UK, and he just narrowly missed out on his pro card. And the feedback was that he needed to make his posing more classic. So that's what we did. And he got the pro card. So
he looks fantastic to me, but I'm just going to say. No, he looks absolutely. So you work with both men, women, and obviously novice to professionals.
Novice, amateurs, professionals. I get heaps out of it working with all levels of athletes. So I got my pro card in 2018 in the figure division. It's a busy old time in the studio at the moment. Yeah.
So what a fantastic achievement and accomplishment.
Thank you so much.
I feel like everything has just sort of skyrocketed for you since then.
Yeah, I mean, like there's a lot that goes on behind the scenes to get to these big moments that people tend to pay more attention to. But everything that we see that's going on, you know, getting the pro card and then building the Posing Pro brand and the business and then opening the gym, there's a lot of legwork and a lot of time spent going into that. But yeah, there's heaps going on. And it's just always the case of, okay, what next? What can I do next? And what can I move on to? As you know, we've got a few little things in the pipeline.
Yes, many little things. So
lots of little things. So yeah, it's just always about just figuring out what I can do business-wise and profession-wise, just to take it to the next level.
Definitely. Always keep on moving forward. That's the way to go.
100%. We keep it moving upwards.
So that is obviously Emma and everything that she's currently working on at the moment. Myself, I am a small entrepreneur. Basically, I'm just going to show you my account as well, because why not?
Why not?
You know,
let us see. Look at that. Wow.
So first of all, my account got shadow banned. So if you ever get shadow banned, let me just tell you one thing right now. Make a new account straight away. Don't wait. But basically, yes, I am an amateur bikini competitor. I love competing, and I will definitely get my pro card one day. It's something that I am working towards. And then obviously I set up Buff Bombshell this year during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Or as it was starting.
You've got to be adaptable. What did you do prior to that?
So before that, I was actually an accountant, and I worked full-time 9 to 5 or, crazy hours studying as well for my ACCA. It was just one of those things that wasn't a very fulfilling career for me.
Yeah.
So I think when I quit my role this year, obviously no one could foresee what was going to happen. And I always had this idea that I was going to open up something or do something for myself. And then when everything just went,
to the wall.
Yes. I just thought, now is the right time, because you cannot let anything stop you. You have to you have to do something now, or you're always going to wait. And I just thought, why not?
Absolutely. What have you opened up? What have you done?
Well, Buff Bombshell is an online store, and basically I sell female competition items. So jewelry, posing shoes. I'm going to get into bikinis. And
oh, wow.
I'm going to
What's
take it
selling?
big.
Show bikinis?
Show bikinis, a couple of posing bikinis here and there. I'd love to get into swimwear eventually as well, just because I feel like there is a huge sort of market on my side to open some sexy swimwear.
Oh, I like that.
Especially for post-show.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
it's also
exciting. So again, lots of little things in the pipeline.
Absolutely. So I'm also going to take you to Buff Bombshell's website. Again, got shadow banned. I don't know why this happened, so let's just put it that way.
This is so bizarre.
I know. But as you can see, I just sort of promote a lot of the girls that wear the jewelry and who have recently done competitions. Actually, some of these girls probably came to you for posing.
Yeah, they did actually.
I feel like Jodie used to come to you for posing.
Yeah, she did. Worked with this lady here.
Catherine.
Yeah, Catherine.
Yep. So got quite a few ladies that we both know and that who have come to us for different reasons. So it's all great when that sort of happens and you can bring people together.
Yeah, for sure.
So now we're going to get into, I guess, what the show is actually about.
Yes.
Because we've introduced ourselves. So what is the show about? We wanted to create a show for you guys that would really review, critique, and sort of mention and promote a lot of up-and-coming female athletes as well as pro athletes within the industry. It's really important to us because we both obviously love fitness and we love bodybuilding. And for that reason, we also love promoting other females.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think we just want to give people an insight into, what the judges really want to see. I mean, a huge aspect is, the posing, which we're massively going to delve into.
Absolutely.
And really just go to town critiquing it to give you guys, the viewer, a massive insight into the importance of it and what's right and what's wrong and how, different styles of posing or different approaches to posing can make the physique look completely different.
Definitely. And
especially when we start to get into the pro league and the pro ranks and critiquing that level of posing, that can, really, really make the difference of your placing. So it's something that we know is massively important. So I'm excited to cover that.
Definitely. And I know for somebody like myself who is obviously trying to get their pro card, I want to know what I'm doing incorrectly or what I can do to improve. So it's great to have an actual pro's opinion and actually be able to also critique other pros as well as amateurs to see how we can really learn and just evolve that so that eventually so that I can become a pro myself.
Yeah, it's really great, I think, especially as an amateur, to understand what we're trying to showcase and also to educate and train your own eye.
Yes.
And I think when you can do that and look at other athletes, then you can begin to apply that to yourself as well. So I think it's a really, really great tool to have, and it can actually, like I said, it just takes you to that next level, which, that's where we're all going.
Well, let's get there.
Yes.
So we wanted to kick off this show and actually delve into the Chicago Pros. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to be bringing up the figure ladies first because,
what better category to start with?
Yes, Emma's pro debut, or like your pro is in figure, aren't you?
Yeah, got my pro card in figure 2 years ago. So it's I've worked with quite a lot of the British pros to help them obtain their pro card. So and it's a style of posing that it's not easy because you're fully exposed. Your weaknesses can be fully exposed. There's really nowhere to hide with this style of posing. Obviously, in the comparisons, you only get those 4 mandatory quarter turns.
Right.
And if it's not impressive and it's not on point, then it is massively detrimental.
Ooh. So lots to learn if
Lots
you're
in this
figure
category,
right now,
100%.
So this is obviously the Chicago Pro winner. I want to say Linaja, AJ?
Yeah. We have from her Instagram Janelle Williams, but her tag is a little bit different. But
Janelle Williams,
yes,
number 1 with Chicago Pro.
Lovely. Look at that condition through the legs.
Yes,
superb.
Wow. She looks
so I think she obtained her pro card 2019.
Okay, so she's quite new to the pro stage.
Yeah. But lovely physique. So I'm looking forward to seeing this lineup and how it looked.
I think this is from when she first started. Oh, sorry, a year and a half apart. So she's packed on some size.
Yeah.
Wow,
lovely.
She does really look amazing. I love her sort of V-taper there as well.
Yeah, nice wide back. She's got that tiny waist that they really go for in figure. And then it's just about bringing that balance on the upper body to the lower body, and really giving them that nice X-frame, so to speak.
Wow.
Lovely.
So if I pull up the second lady who that came in, I want to see what the difference was
in between first and second. Maybe we could have a look at her first competition video. This one
over here.
Yeah.
So I think this is a walk that she did on the day of the show.
Okay.
She looks fantastic.
Yeah.
Morning of.
Love, nice condition.
Whew. That's incredible,
really
isn't
nice,
it? All the work that goes into this, it's just incredible.
Yeah, look at that detail through the legs.
Yeah, she's incredible.
Yeah, she's got that pro shape. You know, a lot of the girls now that are placing in your top 10 in the pro shows. Yeah, nice condition through the hamstrings there, adductors, nice and sharp through the lower half. And then she's still got that nice fullness through the upper body, and that's the morning of. So I imagine she probably looked even fuller and sharper on stage.
Wow.
So lovely.
That's crazy. Wow. So that is Janelle Williams, everyone.
Yes.
And she is Chicago Pro's first winner or first figure winner?
Yeah, first overall figure winner.
This year.
Fantastic. And let's have a look at second place.
Second place is Private.
Oh, she has no post yet. Okay. So second place, we don't know what you look like. We'll wait for the video footage.
But third place is
okay.
Catherine Lavoie.
Okay, Catherine, yeah.
Wow.
Nice, really nice again. You can see the difference between first and third. Obviously, we don't know what second looks like just yet. But you can immediately see first place, she just has more of a taper, a smaller waist. That more. I always think about the figure girls almost being like a caricature.
Okay.
So like the shoulders really cap out nice and wide. They sit wider obviously than the lats, and the waist is almost half the size of the taper, and that's what really makes those pro girls look impressive. Wow. She's nice. She's got good condition.
I love her legs.
Yeah, really detailed through the lower half there.
It's just it's so interesting to see sort of like it's such a subjective sport, so it can
very
be quite
subjective, and from one show to another, a different lineup of judges, different stage lighting. This can massively change things as well.
Definitely.
So I've watched some of the guys, especially the bigger categories from show to show. Things can drastically change from tan, lighting.
Oh wow, yes, tan.
Who's
so
judging?
big.
It's just a lot. But the tan looks good here. The condition is sharp. I'm excited to watch this lineup because I've actually not seen it yet.
Definitely.
So
I'm going to move on to bikini quickly, just so that we can also.
So first place bikini winner was Alexandra Ross.
Yes. No.
And this is in the pro show, because I think at the at Wings of Strength they have an amateur show which is called the Extravaganza.
Yes, they do.
And then obviously they have the Chicago Pro, which is where all of the pros compete. So the ladies that we've just shown there, they're in the Pro League.
So this lady over here is Alexandria. Obviously she's just won
Our pro cards. 2018 she got her pro card.
Again, quite new. I always feel like
2 years, yeah.
Now, if you can see over here, we've got Jourdain on the left, Alexandria, Tasha, who is one of my newer favorite IFBB pros. I think she's coached by Team Atlas. And then I can't remember this lady over here, but all fantastic, really good lineup. And
the bikini category is so strong. I sometimes watch the pro the pro lineup, and I just think, oh God, how do you even begin to pull them apart? Because when you are at that level, the difference is.
I was just gonna say it's almost so minimal. I don't really know what they're.
You've really, and I think again is it subject? It comes down to the judge's personal preference maybe, because they're just so there's not a lot between them at all. But she looks lovely. She looks nice.
So Alexandria, but I'm just going to quickly go to the Extravaganza winner and just so that we can pull up a little bit of comparison between the amateur, because I think that would look
nice. So this is our pro winner, and then the amateur was Lauren Rennick. Yeah. But yeah, those the bikini girls, they're no joke, they're impressive.
I feel like bikini's just becoming more and more about balance and presentation. I know that sounds so strange because every category requires that. I
think with the bikini category, it is more sass. Heaps of sass, but with character. Character and personality, and if I agree, the physiques are a lot more balanced now. For me it's really important for this federation that the girls are very sharp through the hamstrings and glutes, but they haven't got to be too sharp on the upper body. So it's a very fine line and a balance, which I think a lot of it comes down to genetics as well, like where you hold your body fat and how the body comes in when it's conditioned. So there's many factors, but it's an impressive lineup.
Definitely. But if we were just comparing Lauren to Alexandria now, obviously from amateur to pro, like the thing that I would mainly point out was that they both look amazing, right? Especially face, the hair, everything is gorgeous. But then you just sort of have a look at the muscle maturity. I feel like maybe more. Yeah,
I'd need to see another picture of her. She's not really posing in this. So is she tagged in the picture?
Unfortunately not. So Wings of Strength, better tagging, please.
Give us more tagging, Wings of Strength. Make our jobs a little bit easier.
Yes.
Rennick, yeah. Let's see if we can find her.
But they both look absolutely fantastic. Like they just look fantastic. So
let's see how she was looking.
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she's just not got that muscle maturity or density compared to the pro lineup. She's not quite as full in the glutes, and actually not as conditioned. But that's when the levels start to really go up once you get that pro card. I mean, the level just goes from here to here. But she's got a nice shape and she's got potential. So she looks lovely.
Yeah, she does look fantastic. Yeah. And I'm sure we'll see more of Lauren in the future.
Yeah.
Another Lauren. And then just something that you mentioned, actually, just when you said like you go from here, so you become pro. How are you finding your way into the pro league? Because obviously you've been a pro now, you've become pro.
Yeah, I haven't done a pro debut. I didn't quite anticipate getting the pro card as quickly as I did.
Okay.
So I kind of didn't have a set plan for, get the pro card, do a pro debut 6 months later, 12 months later. So I kind of just started to just roll with business a little bit more,
Okay.
which is something I've really focused on in the past couple of years.
Yeah, that's really
And obviously
great.
now I've opened my gym. I have my studio within the gym. So I've really got my little hub. So I'm thinking about a pro debut next year.
Okay, awesome.
So category undecided.
Okay.
Just now the figure category has evolved quite a lot in the past 2 years, and it would take me a lot more time to get to a level that would be competitive in the pro figure lineup, in my opinion.
Okay.
But at the same time, when I really knuckle down, I grow quite nicely through prep.
Nice.
But I'm just deciding like what direction I want to go in. I've actually never competed as a bikini
Really?
competitor before, so I'm quite excited to maybe try that, and I have sized down a little, so we'll see.
I think you look fantastic, but
We'll
I think
see.
I'm excited to see you
Yeah.
with your pro debut next year. So everybody watch out for Emma.
We'll see.
She's going to be training. I'm going to hold it to putting a lot of training videos up online now.
Yes,
So
yes.
that's
We're going to
awesome.
do some training stuff together as well. So
Yes.
watch out for that.
I need to really work on certain areas of my body now. So I'm in a period of growing. Pretty much
It's time
similar
to grow.
Lauren.
It's time to grow.
So yes.
Lovely.
So that I think pretty much covers everything for now. And I'm so glad that you've tuned in to watch us. And thank you so much to Emma for joining me today, and obviously for going through this. We cannot wait to bring you more content and to sort of just, I guess, critique, review, promote, and
Just give you guys as much guidance as possible.
absolutely.
Give you as much useful information, so then you can go away and just apply that to your own practice and prep.
yes, absolutely. So until next time, you guys, we will see you very soon. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Okay, so we'd like to do a couple of shout outs at the moment. Emma's going to do some pro shout outs, and I'm going to do some amateur. So who is your first pro?
So we're going to go on a UK vibe today to give our athletes a bit of a shout out.
Yes.
So I'm going to start with Ria Gale. So Ria is obviously, she is going to the Olympia this year. She's just won the Alicante show, the NPC European. She has made such fantastic improvements since last year. She's coached by... she's with JP, but I think she works primarily with Corinne.
Yeah.
I saw something recently. And she's just really bringing, look at the condition. She is sliced and diced, shredded to the bone, but she's really still got that nice fullness and shape to her physique. Look at the dryness. Oh, wow. She's superb. So she trains like a beast. And she just gets on stage and she's just progressing every single time she's on the stage. And I'm really excited to see where she goes at this Olympia show. I think she placed 11th last year.
13th, 11th?
13th, I think. And then she's had a really good run of shows this year, or the ones that she's done since Olympia. And obviously she's got the pro win behind her.
Yes.
Going into Olympia. So I'm going to predict, I actually think she's going to be in that top 8.
Yes.
It's a jump, but I think she's worthy of it. So it'll be really interesting to see. So that's a deadlift. Stiff legs. RDLs, not even stiff legs. She's deadlifting this. So super, super impressive. Strength is just going up and up. So clearly working with JP's been super beneficial for her. I got my pro card with JP as well. So he's a fantastic coach.
Ria, good luck for Olympia. You are a true athlete. And
we are rooting for you.
We cannot wait to see what you do. So I'm going to jump in with an amateur shout out, and I have picked Jodie DeLunde. Now, I've met Jodie DeLunde quite a few times, and she's actually one of my sort of favorite fitness influencers on Instagram, just because I think she's quite authentic. And I do know that she is on the hunt to chase that pro card.
She is.
And she also competed at the NPC European this a few weeks ago, and she came third in her height class. So big shout out to you, Jodie. You've done massively well.
Yeah.
I'm going to just quickly pull up this posing footage of you, I think posing on the day of your show. And you looked
morning of.
fantastic. So absolutely fantastic. Wow.
She's worked really, really hard.
Yeah.
Jodie came to me when she first started competing. And and we primarily worked on the PCA style of posing.
Okay.
But she has got an all-in attitude. So she really wants to be the best she can potentially be. So, and this is apparent, especially now she's gunning for the IFBB card. So
yes. The coveted IFBB card.
Yeah.
So, no, you did absolutely fantastic. Massive well done. And good luck to you in the future.
Yeah. I don't know what show she's doing next.
I have a sneaky suspicion she's going to be doing Portugal.
I was going to say that. And can I just say, Portugal, if there's any stage that I ever want to stand on, it is Portugal. You literally rise up through the stage.
Oh. See, now that's very James Bond, isn't it?
Why don't we have that at the Olympia?
Can we just have that here on the show?
Well, yeah.
Rising up.
Can we just stand on the Portugal stage by ourselves and come up through the stage?
Sounds fantastic.
I'd pay for that.
Yeah, everybody needs a moment like that. So
100%.